Hello everyone, this is Phoebe from Smart City Development Project Office. Welcome to 2021 Virtual Trade Mission. And today we're at Taiwan Smart City Summit and Expo. What you see here, the pavilion is Smart City Pavilion, powered by the Industrial Development Bureau of Ministry of Economic Affairs. And here we feature 17 top-notch Taiwanese ICT companies with solutions that are already successfully deployed around Taiwan with the local government, and they are ready to go global. At this session today, we have two companies to introduce to you. First is TIDC. TIDC, they have over 10 years experience of providing parking service system. And from a very traditional ticketing, roadside ticketing company to nowadays sort of a information service system provider. Let's hear their story. And hello, GH, how are you?
Hello, I'm fine, thank you.
Okay, can you tell us a bit more about what TIDC do and your history and your background?
Hello, everyone. Here is TIDC. Welcome to see our Smart City show. And in the Smart City, the most important part is parking. And the parking issue is a very significant problem to the drivers, to the citizens. So, okay, TIDC focus on solving this problem, including the parking lots and the roadside parking management. And let's introduce our services for you. And okay, to manage the parking issues. Okay, generally, the government will arrange some parking spaces by the roads and put down lines for lattices, and the driver could legally park their car into the parking spaces. And so we can manage the traffic situations under control. And for more and more cars get into the cities, so we need to utilize the sufficient parking spaces. So the government will set up some parking fees to charge the drivers for parking. And the general policies is to use the different parking fee to utilize the turnover rates. And for more and more technology improvement, we have some more efficient devices to help our management to the parking issues. Here is the TIDC solutions. Okay, first of all, we use some IoT devices to collect the parking information. And the information put into our intelligent parking systems. The parking system will calculate the information, the data, and to forecast, to analyze the parking situations. And after analyze, and we can provide some forecasting for the users. So, okay, so user can get some parking information according to our analytics results, and we can provide the government to make up the proper parking policies with the information. First of all, let me introduce the IoT devices for you. This is the parking meters. Okay, we cooperate with Acer ITS to deploy the parking meters in Tainan City, and the parking meters include cameras. So when the car drive into the parking spaces, the meter can capture the picture of the car, and automatic recognize the license plate. So the parking meters can efficiently ticket the parking and precisely get the information, the car get into the space and get out of the space. But the meter is not, may not suit for every environment. So under some limitation, so we use the parking detector, such as this one. The parking detector can detect the car get into the parking space and get out of the parking space. And the information will put into our intelligent parking system. Our system will inform the auditor to get there to ticket for this parking. And the ticket, the auditors, after the auditor ticket the parking, and the information will instantly transfer to our intelligent parking system. Okay, get back to the system. Sorry. Get back to the system. Our system gets all of the parking information, so we can fully calculate the information of this city. In this city, we can see the turnover rate, the usage, okay, the parking fees, total parking fees we can get. So every detailed information is calculated, and we can send the information to the local. So the driver drive into close to their destination, they can see the CMS. The driver can see, okay, in the neighborhood there are in which area there are how many parking spaces are available. So the driver can make some decision ahead of their destinations. Even furthermore, we can provide the driver to see their apps, before they leaving their home, so they can make some decision much more ahead of their destination. And the most important one is to help the government to set up the proper policies. As we know, parking fee is not the main goal for the government. The most important thing for the government is to manage the parking situations. So after we get the information, we can help our government to make up the better policies. For example, the parking spaces around the hospital. Okay, we hope the hospital can be higher turnover rate. Okay, to avoid the long-term occupancy, maybe over the night. So the parking spaces could be available for the people who they need to be used. So, okay, we provide the information to the government. They know, okay, around the hospital, the parking fee could be higher. So the government can communicate with the councillor to the citizens, okay, and explain. Even the prices will be higher, but people can park around maybe 200 meters away. It will be much cheaper, and the spaces is always available. So for the fully information, the government can be more efficient to communicate with citizens and the councillor, and to make our urban traffic could be better. Yes.
Okay, thank you very much. You mentioned now you have cooperated with Tainan government,
yes,
right? Is there any other cities in Taiwan you have also already deployed or going to deploy this service?
Okay, we have deployed our services to Pingtung, to Jiayi, and now there are some counties or cities is communicate with our company, okay, asking TIDC to evaluate the possibility to deploy our service to their hometown. Yes.
Okay, thank you. And before any more questions, I would like to invite you to watch a short video because TIDC, they not only do provide the service of roadside parking, but also indoor and outdoor parking lot service as well. So let's now watch a short video about their other service. Now we have received a couple of questions from the audience. GH, question number 1. What are the key advantages of your solution and what are the connectivity using at the sensor and parking post? So first question is the key advantage of your solution and your connectivity protocol.
Hi everyone. Okay, TIDC focuses on solving the parking issues. So we are not the device vendors, but we use a lot of devices to improve our operations. So, for example, the parking meters, the detectors, okay, such IoT devices are included into our system and to improve our performance. But our key advantage is the parking intelligent parking systems. The intelligent parking system can get all the IoT devices information together and to calculate to forecast the traffic parking issues. So the most important thing to TIDC is to understand the real parking situations and to provide the proper solutions to the government, to the space owners to solve their parking issues. Yes.
Connectivity.
Okay. Okay, the parking detector. The most important thing for the parking detector is the power consumption. So we use the Wi-Fi connectivities to connect to our cloud, our intelligent parking systems. First of all, we use the NB-IoT or Sigfox. Depends on the area. We different area or the limitation of the environments. Yes.
Thank you. And the next question. Have the solution been deployed to U.S. or Europe region?
We hope we can develop our system and deliver to different, for example, U.S. or Europe area. But the most important thing is not the system. The most important thing is the environment and the limitation, the regulation. So we are looking for the cooperator, looking for the partners to help us understand the regulation, the environment issues to where we plan to export. So if you have any, if you are interested in our solutions, you are very welcome to connect to us, and we can, after fully communication, we can understand what they need, and we can deliver the different way to for satisfy their necessary.
Okay, thank you very much, GH. Well, I have a couple questions for myself as well. What is the most difficult part to deploy, or I don't want to say the difficult part to work with city government, but the most difficult part to actually deploy this service into the roadside? What's the biggest challenge you have encountered so far?
To be honest, the most difficult part is to communicate with the government, to communicate with the space owner. It's not. It's because the environment has many limitations for regulations, for the citizen complaints. So we put a lot of efforts to help our government to solve these problems, so can make our solutions put into the along the road.
Okay. Okay. One last question, just for you. So the business model is you cooperate with a space owner or city government, local government, and they will be the one who actually purchase this service from you. And but do citizens only pay the parking fee? And is that so? Because I heard you also work with a very innovative service system to around business district. Yes. Can you tell us a little bit how it works?
Okay, parking is the first part in a live area. We don't park. We don't drive for drive. We drive for to go to somewhere, for restaurant, for shopping, for anything. So after parking, we have a fully journey to enjoy our life. So TIDC aware of these situations. We cooperate with the restaurant, with the stores, and to provide the drivers the better privilege. For example, after you park, okay, you can see our apps. We can provide broadcast the restaurant information and guide you to the proper restaurants for you, and you can get the discount from the restaurant. Vice versa. Okay, if you go to some restaurant, okay, you can get some points. You can use the point to discount your parking fee. So we think parking is the most significant part of the life. Yes.
Thank you. Thank you very much, GH. Okay, I think that's a wrap for TIDC. And if you still have any other question, you're very welcome to leave a comment in the chat room, or on top of the chat room, you can send us the survey back. And if we missed out any of the question, I'm sure TIDC people, they will be happy to answer your question in the chat room later. Thank you very much. Hi, welcome back. Our next speaker, we invite AAEON. And you know, AAEON, as most people know, is an ODM OEM manufacturers. But after 20 years of progressing and growing, now they become a solution provider. And today they're going to show us their roadside monitoring system. And hi, Jeffrey.
Hello.
How are you?
Good, good. And you? Sure. So for starter, I'm Jeffrey from AAEON Technology. I'm head of IoT division. So before we start, I would like to give some background information for AAEON. So AAEON is an industrial PC company. We focus on providing an industrial-grade product like on the embedded board side, we provide like Pico, ConExpress, Epic board. On the system level, we provide like fanless box PC, Rocket tablet for mobile payment system or for factory. So AAEON is actually one of the leading industrial PC company, and we have footprint across the globe with sales office and FAE support in major cities. So now bring back to my division. So IoT division is actually focused on customized IoT solution. So I would like to introduce the demo floor. The first demo set is the water level monitoring. So this has been deployed in Dublin to monitoring the water level in the river. So it helped the city official to understand the water river, the high rise, the trend, and also report the real time the water level, so it can give the warning if there's a flood coming to the citizen living around the river. So right now this one can running on is actually for this equipment is based on solar panel, equipped with solar panel and battery. So it reduce the effort for installation, so you can just quickly install anywhere you want. If there's a high risk of flood, you don't need to worry about like pulling the power line, so it's much easier to use. It also equipped with different wireless technology like sub-G, LoRa, NB-IoT, or Cat-M1. So depending on the location you have, what wireless technology is best for you, we can all support it. So that's for the water level detection. But when the flood is coming, There's nothing you can stop it. So that I would like to bring your attention to our second solution, which is the flood drainage system. So this is a solution that we work with a local company in Taiwan. So the problem with their original flood drainage solution was they have this kind of water pump in the city. When they deploy it, when the flood is coming, they deploy maybe on top of the river, bottom of the river. They scatter around the city. So since the flood is coming, it's chaos, so it's hard to track. It's hard for people to track where the water pump is. So we add a gateway, and also it's hard for them to know what's the status. Like if still have gas inside the water pump, it's still operating, if the flood is all removed. So we put the IoT gateway inside their solution, inside their system, and with the help from using the NB-IoT, we collect how much gas is left, how many gallons of water is pumped, and we collect those data back. And also, most important, we collect the location, so they know after the flood is retrieved where to get the equipment back. So what you can see on the screen, this is actually real-time data. It reports how many gas is left, what's the voltage, what's the current running status. So that's our second solution. The third solution I would like to introduce is our intelligent RSU. So this, so right now the smart city is like a big topic, right? For sure, we are in the smart city expo. So roadside unit is actually one of the coming the product in the smart city. So what it does is usually equipped with the IP camera or camera embedded inside with a video processing unit on board as well. So you can do video analytic, you can do license plate recognition, you can do people counting, pedestrian counting, vehicle counting, or any abnormal movements detection. And another thing is you also have V2X on board. So with the future generation of car, we'll start equipping with V2X for the automotive driving. So this will help the speed up the automotive driving, because when the RSU detects some emergency, or maybe if there's an ambulance coming, the ambulance, if equipped with a V2X module, it will send a signal to our RSU. Then RSU will broadcast this signal for the surrounding automotive car, or alert the driver to stop the car for the ambulance to pass. Another thing is, right now in the smart city, there's more and more IoT solution, and so if all the IoT solution upload data to the cloud and exchange the data on the cloud, it becomes inefficient and also limited the potential for those IoT solutions can achieve. So the RSU also act as a central control hub. All the data can come to here and upload in one package or one location, and also the data can be exchanged locally in the RSU, so it make the IoT solution run more efficiently. So I think that's all the solution I have on the floor to introduce today. So I think we have a video to show, or?
Yes, exactly. Before we receive the audience questions, let's move on to a short video about their solution service.
In smart cities, street lighting not only provides general illumination, but can also detect the surrounding environment, including weather conditions, air quality, noise conditions, and traffic monitoring, as well as provide access to public wireless networks. Achieve energy efficiency of smart cities with the combination of data collection and analytical cloud computing. AAEON Intelligent Street Lighting is controlled by sensors and the central management system. The illumination varies based on the needs of the surrounding environment in order to ensure the most efficient use of resources. The system will immediately notify the administrator of a malfunction to achieve a prompt response. The user-friendly interface allows the city to be managed conveniently and efficiently in real time from a remote site. In addition, AAEON Intelligent Street Lighting has many advantages. Most importantly, it can help save energy, reduce carbon emissions, and reduce the cost of equipment maintenance. The money saved can be used to upgrade other facilities that will help to achieve a green city. Furthermore, the city will also have the advantage of financial flexibility. AAEON Intelligent Street Lighting plays an important role in constructing a smart city, empowering cities to be safer, energy efficient, and flexible for future development. AAEON, the way of the future.
Hi everyone, welcome back. Here I receive a question for Jeffrey. There is a common problem of flooding in some Southeast Asia countries. Have you got overseas partner in ASEAN countries?
Not yet. We are actually actively looking for partner in Southeast Asia. So thanks for this great question, and hope we can have your email address or contact information. We can contact you after this event. So I think, yeah, definitely we are looking for partner in a different region.
Yes, you heard him. So yes, fill out the survey and then he'll get back to you very soon. And also, I think maybe you can tell us more about your business model, because since you mentioned the cooperation with Dublin. So what is the business model here? What are you guys looking for?
So for the business model-wise, we're actually quite open. For the Dublin case, we're actually selling the hardware to the local system integrator. But by AAEON, we are committed to step into the solution provider and solution operator. So for business model-wise, we can sell you the hardware. We can sell you the hardware with the back-end services. We can also host the whole solution for you, and you become the SI to approach the customer. That's fine as well. So we are actually, and even if you don't want us to know the customer, you hope to keep your customer to yourself. You want to buy the hardware from us. You want to modify the firmware yourself. We're open to that too as well.
Okay, thank you, Jeffrey. I think that's a very detailed answer. I will check one more second to see if there's any more question here. Okay, so far so good. But if you have any questions later, you are very welcome to leave it in the chat room. Is there anything?
Yeah, maybe. Yes. So although since this is a Smart City Expo, so we only have Smart City solution here. But another segment we are focusing on is the smart building / factory. So we have been working with vehicle manufacturer to monitoring the power consumption in their whole facility. And we also have been working with hospital to monitoring the power usage in the hospital, and also the dashboard inside the smart patient. We also have a display inside the patient. What's the name to call it? Patient information display. So that's something we in the smart hospital, smart building. That's something we offer as well. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you very much, Jeffrey. Okay, I think that's a wrap for today's topic tour, and it's also the last topic tour of the day. You guys are amazing. We love you, and we will see you very soon. Bye-bye.